Today we're going to be talking about lymph. So first, let's look at the location of the axillary lymph nodes. So first we have the pectoral or the anterior nodes, and these are located in the medial wall of the axilla against the thorax. They receive drainage from the anterior thoracic wall and most of the breast. Next, we have the subscapular or the posterior nodes, and these are located along the posterior axillary fold. They receive drainage from the posterior thoracic wall and the scapular region. Next are the humeral or the lateral nodes. These are located in the lateral wall of the axilla, and they receive drainage from most of the upper limb. Next are the central nodes. These are located deep to the pectoralis minor muscle, and they receive drainage from the humeral, subscapular, and pectoral nodes. Lastly, we have the apical nodes. These are located in the apex of the axilla, and they receive drainage from the other groups of axillary lymph nodes that we just discussed. These apical nodes have to travel through the cervical axillary canal, which is the passageway between the axilla and the neck. Now let's look a little bit more about where this lymph flows to. So the humeral, pectoral, and subscapular nodes all are going to drain into the central nodes. The central nodes are then going to drain into the apical nodes. The apical nodes will then drain into the supraclavicular nodes. The supraclavicular nodes then drain into the subclavian lymphatic trunk. And then the subclavian lymphatic trunk is going to empty into systemic circulation at the right or left venous angle, either via the right lymphatic duct or the thoracic duct. All right, lastly, we'll look at lymphatic drainage of the breast. So most of the breast, 75% of it, is going to drain into the axillary nodes via the pectoral nodes. And then they will follow the flow that we just talked about. So the pectoral nodes to the central nodes, to the apical nodes, to the supraclavicular nodes, and then into the subclavian lymphatic trunk. Another 20% of the breast is going to drain into these peristernal nodes. And then the peristernal nodes are either going to drain into the bronchomediastinal trunk or into the opposite breast. And then the remaining 5% of the breast is going to drain into lymph nodes that are located in the abdominal wall. And these lymph nodes will drain either into the deep or superficial inguinal nodes, then to the lumbar trunk, and then finally into the thoracic duct.